Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well, and I'm glad to see you here today for the National Space Society 2025 High School SPUN Debate Awards ceremony. This is the culmination of the 8th year of the NSS SPUN Debate program. The word "spun" was taken after much consideration from our beginnings in 2017 and comes from the word space policy and universalization. My name is Juana Tanco, and we are going to go through this ceremony together. Without any further additions, let's get this started. I'm going to ask Apurva to read the code of conduct.
Thank you, Anna. The SPUN Debater Code of Conduct that all of us have signed, it states that SPUN Debate Program participants consent and agree to the following NSS Code of Conduct. Core values of NSS Code of Conduct within the NSS are act with integrity, honesty, and respect in all matters. Demonstrate mutual respect, teamwork, and civility in all society activities. Conduct open and honest discussion of differences and viewpoint without resorting to ad hominem attacks. Adhere to the following NSS policies, which may be amended from time to time: the NSS non-discrimination statement, the diversity statement in the NSS corporate policies, NSS policy regarding harassment and discrimination, NSS conflict of interest policy. In connection with any NSS activities, we discourage actions or behaviors which are contrary to the core values of the society as expressed in this code. Such behaviors would include, but are not limited to, racial bias, harassment of any kind, intimidation, bigotry, or other non-professional behaviors. Thank you.
And now, I think you have been asked at some point, what does SPUN debates mean to you? So we have prepared a short video for you showing what this program means to us. In this video,
If I had to limit myself to one single word to describe what the SPUN debates mean to me, that word would be wonderful. Because the SPUN experience is not only about debate itself, but it is also about human interaction and including everybody. And I think that is wonderful.
Okay, if I had to pick one, I feel what I enjoy the most about the SPUN debates is the meeting of new people. You meet people from all over, people who have the same maybe interests as you, and even people who have different interests than you.
The friendships we make in our own team make the SPUN debates experience better than it is already.
This experience has not only expanded my knowledge, but also inspired me to contribute and help future generations.
There's going to be some hesitation at first, but don't let those fears keep you from exploring and using these tools like the SPUN debate gives you to make the best version of yourself.
The chance to meet, work, and interact with people from all around the world.
It has opened so many doors when it comes to international opportunities. Now, thanks to these debates, I am not afraid to say what I think to groups of people from all over the world when I go to an international congress or competition. I'm so grateful for all that SPUN debates have offered me throughout these wonderful years. Thank you so much.
Kenapa?
Apa? Sorry.
In the video that you just saw, there were some incredible people that were very and are very dear to us. And they were all debaters who formed themselves in this project. And now they have moved on with their lives and are doing amazing things in the world. And now for the next part, I'm going to ask Skylar to present the statistics from this year. Skylar, please.
Hello, everyone. I am Skylar Martin, and I will be talking to you all about the spun statistics for this year of 2025. Now, as you can see, I'm sure you can already see that there are some quite big numbers to mention, so let's get started with the first batch. First, we'll start with our debaters. Well, main stars of the show, we're all super proud of you. As you can see, big number here. Where we'll start is debaters first started with their applications, which included their private information, well, rather personal information, such as their location, gender identification. Some essays and videos were also presented to us to assess their debating skills, as well as age to be determined into different groups. After the evaluation was completed, certain students were then chosen to continue to do further evaluation, which consisted of the two courses which they could do, which was either level A or level B, where we had veterans furthering their debating skills as well as introductory practice for the newcomers to the debating program. Debaters, of course, were then put into teams into 4, where we had students who were now teammates from not only outside of their schools, but also from outside of their own countries. Not only did they have to battle the large distances and many time zone differences to debate with each other and to find times to meet, but they also managed to do all of that successfully, and all of that was totaled up to an amount of 1,799 hours spent by our debaters during this whole time period, where they obviously showed those amazing skills in that double elimination tournament. Moving on to the coaches and judges. We had coaches from several, well, they were veteran coaches, and which means they're not their first rodeo with the spun debates. These were great coaches and great veterans, which we have had previously on the spun debates, which will be spoken more about by Oana later on when we then present it to you. And all 8 of the coaches this year received the resolution in November, and many coaches started to prepare their teams at the same time. Coaches met with their debaters on a routine basis, battling time zone differences, errant satellites overhead, and many other interruptions to ready their teams. Some met with students in side sessions to accommodate for busy schedules as well as any other potential obstacles that came along the way. The judges, who were also seasoned and had experiences from debate circuits around the world, also met challenges to appear at strange local hours for them and to provide a judicious finding at the end of the rounds. Individual feedback was an amazing benefit of the expertise of the 2025 spun tournament, thanks to these judges. Together, the hours from both the judges and coaches summed up to a total of 324 hours. Now on to the organizers of this event. This group of 8 previous spun debaters started their work in last year, August, and is finally concluding today with the amazing award ceremony that you have seen in front of you today. Their many tasks were resolution determination, rule review, marketing, evaluation structures, communication, team liaison, and so much more. Moving on. We now have our 2025 spun applicant countries. As you can see in front of you, we have had 10 different countries this year. Congratulations. And other countries that we have had in the previous years were Japan, China, South Korea, Belarus, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Mexico. Thank you so much to everyone, and it is truly amazing to see students from across the globe coming together to debate space-based topics as we aspire towards a future incorporating universalization, so that one day this word will no longer be described as a concept, but rather as a small beginning to a new reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Skylar. And this year's resolution was: an international body should establish a framework for the utilization of space minerals. The SPUN debate resolution must withstand the scrutiny of the National Space Society and its leadership. NSS has a very active policy committee and international committee. Members of NSS recently spoke at copious UN committee on the peaceful uses of space forum. Therefore, NSS is quite mindful of the message that is presented in the events, such as the NSS SPUN debate program. We believe in the importance of space minerals because they can support humanity's long-term technological and energy development, business opportunities, and more others. It is a topic that requires attention to details, and many arguments can be made based on it, so thus giving debaters a challenge. And now we are going to this new category called in appreciation of. As I was talking before about the importance of space minerals, this year we had 8 teams. I wish we could see that. The first team. Whose names are inspired from the elements found in asteroids. These elements would be very valuable for space manufacturing and research, and very expensive to transport from Earth for use in space. So here are the teams. We had the first team that we saw already, then this is the second one, Team Chromium. We had the first one, Team Aluminum, Team Chromium, the second, the third, Team Iron, the fourth, Team Manganese, the fifth, Team Nickel, the sixth, Team Scandium, the seventh, Team Titanium, and the last one, the eighth, Team Vanadium. Thank you so much to all the debaters. And now, then, in appreciation of Apurva and Mara, the co-program managers, and also Apurva being a co-founder. They have been involved with the SPUN debates for years, both being in upper university by now. And Apurva is studying geology and Mara medicine. They already know what they want to do in the future. Apurva has an eye on astrogeology and Mara on surgery. Thank you so much to both of them. And now the coaches. Here are the coaches from this year. They are distinguished and highly recognized for their professionalism and expertise in their areas. All 8 of the high school SPUN coaches are veteran SPUN coaches and highly revered debate coaches in their international debate circuits. They received the resolution in November, and many coaches started to prepare for their SPUN debate teams at that time. Coaches met with debaters on a routine basis, battling time zones differences, errant satellites overhead, and many other interruptions to ready their teams. Thank you for all of them. And now, the part we have all been waiting for, the 2025 awards. I will let Mara to tell you more about them.
Thank you, Juana. I am Mara, and as Juana said, I am here to tell you about the part that you've all been waiting for. And I will begin with the award that will be given to all of the debaters that participated in this year's debate. And that is first a 1-year NSS Associate membership, which includes Ad Astra Downlink newsletter, ability to apply for NASA Federal Credit Union membership, preferential treatment on the NSS Career Center, and many more. And another thing that's going to be received by every debater is going to be an NSS press release for immediate release, which is actually a press release for each school that will be given via email, mentioning every student's contribution. Now we're going to move on to the awards for the debate runner-ups and the debate winners, which were made possible throughout the donation of SEDS USA, which stands for University of Exploration and Development of Space USA. The debate runner-ups, which were the debaters from Team Titanium, will receive a prize of $200, and the debate winners from Team Chromium will receive $300. Congratulations. These, as you may have already expected, will be the certificates of participation and the certificates for your performance, which will be given to you via email. And also they will mention your team, and if you were a winner, that's going to be added to your certificate as well. And now for the I could call it maybe the funniest part of this whole award ceremony, and that is the special awards recognition. Maybe you're familiar with these as well. Each year, we try to give some special awards for some funny moments or some sort of like bloopers, as you could call them. And the first one is the emoting or gesticulation award, which will be given to Team Titanium and Vanadium. What we mean by this is actually the fact that you gave your all to this. Like, also, we have like special mentions to Vlad Sherbu, who was like a motivational speaker. He moved around with his microphone. He was like super, involved in this. And then also for Maria Purvu for her confidence, and for Vivian Patel also for her confidence. So congratulations, guys. You were definitely noticed. Next, we're going to move on to the Deja Vu Award, which will be awarded to Team Chromium and Team Titanium. Maybe not all of you know this, but they had to start their debates 3 times. And why is that? First of all, the judge was missing because of technical difficulties. So they started and they realized that the judge was missing, so they had to begin another time. And then secondly, Francis came in and announced that there will be a judge swap. So they had to do it the 3rd time. And you know what they say, 3rd time's a charm. And thankfully they were able to carry on. And we also thank everybody that was patient and waited for everything to just sort out and move on as it should. So congratulations, guys, and thank you for your patience. Next, we're going to move on to the Quick Change Award, which will be given to Judge Badawi and Judge Dudowitz. What this means was the fact that some judges got confused with time zones, and we had to improvise. And thankfully, some coaches stood up and were able to judge the rounds. So many thanks for that. And also, we really want to mention Coach Badawi, who had to do some jogging in Syria in order to get some satellite signal for judging the debates. So, SPUN debates, it's about a lot of things. Universalization, getting people together from international places of the world, but also about, overcoming a lot of technical difficulties. So each year we definitely try to, acknowledge everybody that handled them beautifully. One of the other awards is the Team Spirit Award, which is given to Team Nickel. And again, as you already know from our last years, we want to give some credit to the best team background, which shows collaboration and cohesiveness in that team. So we really liked your creativity and everything that went into your background. So congratulations, Team Nickel. And last but not least, we are seeing here the Look at You Now award, which is for each and one of you who evolved professionally and personally throughout this period, and for your opening your worldview. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you. With all of these being said, stay tuned for further activities from the NSS SPUN debate program on spacedge.nss.org. You'll see there every update that we're gonna put there. And another very, very important thing, on behalf of the whole organizing team, we want to say a very special thank you to Frances Delutri. Frances, you've been our rock. Your kindness, your calm, and your belief in us, even in the most stressful situations and moments, have carried this project further than you know. Like, you literally cannot imagine how much you're contributing to this and how much we appreciate everything that you do, and the fact that this whole thing would not exist without you. You're definitely the core of this, and you're our motivation, and that person that keeps us going, even if it's hard, even if it doesn't work, and even if sometimes it's just that time zone and you can't wake up, and you think, well, we have another meeting, we have to put this together, and then you remember, well, Frances will be there, and Frances is going to support us, and she's going to say something that's going to make us carry on. And this is something that I think we can all agree that we appreciate, and we cannot go on without this. So thank you for seeing us more than organizers, volunteers, and roles and responsibilities. And thank you for seeing us as people as a whole, and for seeing that we have all of our personal life crises and all of that. And thank you for helping us put everything, talks and our little jokes, and for everything that's been inspiring us throughout all of this organizing journey. And yeah, we're endlessly grateful and thankful. And now I think we can move on, Juana. Is that right?
Yes, thank you so much, Mara, for your words. Amazing. Thank you. Now, as Mara said, our program is based on universalization. And because it incorporates people from all over the world throughout the years, English was the language that helped us unite. This whole project is based on unity in diversity. So enjoy the readings of the parting message in 3 different languages. Maria will read in Romanian, Tanisha in Hindi, and Krishna in Indonesian. Thank you. You can start.
Okay, hi, I'm Maria and I will read in Romanian. So, imaginează-ți o lume în care oamenii sunt acceptați pentru talentele și darurile lor, pe care le folosesc pentru a găsi soluții care ne aduc beneficii astăzi, mâine și în viitor. Imaginează-ți o lume în care oamenii găsesc puncte comune în comunitate și prietenie, sărbătorind în același timp diferite țesături culturale, adăugând culori vibrante propriei lor țesături de origine. Imaginează sprijinirea activităților din afara lumii noastre. Realitatea începe cu o nouă generație, prin politici internaționale și universalizare. Și numim asta SPUN.
Thank you very much. Now, Tanisha.
I would like to give everybody a very warm greeting. My name is Tanisha Sharma and I'm going to be reading the parting message in Hindi. कल्पना कीजिए एक ऐसी दुनिया की जहां लोगों को उनके हुनर और योग्यता के लिए सराहा जाता है। जब वे ऐसे समाधान ढूंढते हैं जो आज, कल और आने वाले समय में हम सभी के लिए फायदेमंद हो। कल्पना कीजिए एक ऐसी दुनिया की जहां लोग दोस्ती और समुदाय में एकजुटता महसूस करते हैं और साथ ही अलग-अलग संस्कृतियों का सम्मान करते हुए अपने अनुभवों को और रंगीन बनाते हैं। अब कल्पना कीजिए अंतरिक्ष से जुड़ी गतिविधियों को समर्थन देने की। यह भविष्य एक नई पीढ़ी से शुरू होता है, अंतरिक्ष नीति और सार्वभौमिकता के रास्ते, और हम इसे कहते हैं स्पन। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. And now, Krishna.
Hi everyone, I'm Krishna and I'm going to be reading the poem message in Indonesian. Bayangkan sebuah dunia di mana orang-orang diterima karena bakat dan kemampuan yang mereka gunakan untuk mencari solusi yang bermanfaat bagi kita hari ini, esok, dan di masa depan. Bayangkan sebuah dunia di mana orang-orang menemukan kesamaan dalam kebersamaan dan persahabatan sambil merayakan keberagaman budaya yang memperkaya warna-warni kain asal mereka sendiri. Bayangkan mendukung aktivitas di luar bumi. Kenyataan ini dimulai dengan generasi baru, kebijakan luar angkasa, dan universalitas. Dan kami menyebutnya SPUN.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And now we've come to the end of this, unfortunately. And we want to thank you all for participating in this contest edition, the National Space Society High School 2025 SPAN debate, because without you, it couldn't have been possible. We wish you all the best, a great summer ahead, at least what's left of it. And we are waiting to see you again next year. Thank you so much, everyone.
May I please have the cameras up, the presentation down, and let's see it has as many people as we can get on our gallery. Hello from around the world. It's great seeing everyone here. It's a wonderful recapture for me personally for this year. Excellent work all the way around. All these different people that have worked in different capacities. It's important for you to understand what goes on behind the scenes and for you also to understand for the appreciation for each one of the contributions that you make. Congratulations, debaters. Congratulations, coaches and judges when you have been judges also. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. So long, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.